next guest is an Emmy-winning writer. His new series, Luck, airs Sundays on HBO, which is not television. Take a look at this.
People that by mimicking my play, you reduce my prospective payout.
You know, I never thought of that.
David Milch, everybody, David Milch. You look great, and nothing like a flag. That's just a thing I'm saying to everybody tonight. How you doing, pal?
It's praise from Caesar.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm well, thanks.
Are you well? Because
no,
I heard you were sick.
Ill.
Yeah, what happened?
It occurs to me you may be bad luck. The last time I was on, I was hemorrhaging from my eye.
That's right, you had a bad eye, yeah.
And now, look at this.
Look, your hand is all swollen. Look, it's the two different sizes.
And this is not from protracted self-abuse. Not that anyone asked.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, though. But I have the same problem with my testicles, one bigger than the other. Do you have that?
Oh,
Does it match the testicles?
It's a curse. It's a curse.
What happened to your hand?
They're still in the process of ruling things out. But we soldier on.
Right, right. Is it something serious or something hilarious? Maybe a little of both?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Congratulations on the new show. Luck. It's doing very well, isn't it?
Thank you, yes.
And you are a degenerate gambler, but you've turned it to your own advantage.
Is that accusation? Or?
Yeah. I'm making it up. You're not a degenerate gambler, are you?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
And I think the last time I was on the show, I suggested that if only I'm able somehow to make $25 million
Yeah.
from this show, I'm even on my research.
It's going to be a while then.
It's a throw of the dike.
You better hope for maybe a couple of movie
Something
deals
else.
and stuff like that. Yeah. I was surprised when you stopped Deadwood. David did Deadwood. He wrote Deadwood. It was a great show. I'm surprised that you stopped that. That could have gone on forever.
Your surprise did not match mine.
Why?
Because it was an unexpected turn of events.
I see.
Not worth pursuing in this context, although my barrister may have something to say about it.
I see. So what we're saying is...
Not so. Said in aid of humor.
Well,
You'll
then
be
you've
the
come
judge
to the
of
wrong
that.
place. The humor does need aid on this show. You're right. Well, what about you got Dustin Hoffman in this? He's
Wonderful.
good. Yeah, yeah.
He's wonderful. And
Yeah.
Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte, yeah,
Who is superb.
Yeah.
And a cast of degenerates, as you saw.
I did see they all do look, a little
well-worn.
little ropey.
Ropey
A little ropey. And it's set around the world of horses, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Horse racing.
And other forms of gambling as well. Poker and craps. Have you ever
gambled? I don't really do that.
No.
I'm Scottish, you know, so if I go to a casino or somewhere and they say, you give us your money and we might give you some back or we might not, I'm like, no.
Doesn't make sense.
So you might give me more back, but you might give me nothing back? Yeah. No. That's stupid. I honestly...
It is stupid.
Even in the
You know, when you put it that way, it's stupid.
It is. It's crazy. Like, when I was in the throes of my worst throes of addiction, before I got sober and stuff like that, like, I could be out my mind, like, and people would go, hey, you want to go gamble? I'd be like, are you crazy? No!
Even then.
Even then, I wouldn't do it. I cannot make the connection to it. What is in gambling? What?
Did I tell you, have I told you the story when your predecessor, Tom Snyder, had this show?
Yeah.
And the day that the O.J. verdict came in.
Right.
Did I tell you this story?
No, I don't think so.
And in those days, I was doing little pharmaceutical research myself.
Well, you know, there's rumors. I know. I've heard
there's room for more than one of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and I used to start to get my load on at around 2 o'clock in the afternoon to come on the show at around 4:30. I would stop at the Ralph's. I would get some Mad Dog, little Mogan David. I would get 500 lottery tickets,
Yes.
which I would give to the parking attendants.
Right.
And we would scrape the lottery tickets. It was a routine.
Right.
And I showed up on this particular day, fully bound with my mad dog, with other pharmaceutical accoutrements.
I understand.
And they were waiting for me outside saying that the O.J. verdict had come in and I was not to go on.
Oh.
And I'm one of the world's great experts on the O.J., the entire O.J. conflagration. How can you not let me go on? They said, away with you.
Away you go, yeah.
So there's a tattoo parlor up on Beverly. And my thought was, I'm not going to waste my load.
Of course not. You know, you
Can't do that.
You get all messed up like
So-
that, you got to do something with it.
I went into the tattoo parlor and I commissioned the gentleman who was behind the counter.
Commissioned the tattoo.
Yes, I wanted the USS Forrestal with planes taking off and landing.
Wow!
The whole
That's
shot.
why your arm's like
It
that.
could well be.
Yeah.
And he asked what I wanted him to do about it, and I said, I want you to do it. And I then realized that he was vacuuming the place, and they were closed.
They were closed. Yeah. So
Nothing
so
could be done.
You never got the.
So
tattoo?
relatively speaking, this isn't bad.
It's not a bad thing at all. Huh? You know, I'm surprised that story stopped when it did. I felt it had another season in it right there. You do like the ambiguous ending,
Yes,
don't you, David? Yeah. I'm a fan of it, too. There, it just happened
Just
there.
happened again.
We're out of time. Now, awkward pause, mouth organ, or big cash prize?
Big cash.
I knew you were going to say that. It's ridiculous. All right. What time is it, Shadows, David?
It's time once again for the big cash prize.
Here's how you can win. 2 ways to win, all right?
All
You're a
right.
degenerate gambler. You understand this.
Yes.
$50 in quarters in a bag with a dollar sign on it. You can either answer a question or guess what's in my box. Here's how that works. I imagine a box in my head. I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in it. If you guess correctly, he'll tell us. You'll win the money. If you guess wrong, something awful will happen.
What
Question. Yeah. Question?
Please.
Okay. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. According to insurance companies, who has more car accidents, men or women?
Women.
Women is close. Try again.
Men.
It's the correct answer!